Hey guys, Weekly Piano here, and we're trying something new today. We've got Jake, who's a young buck at University of Illinois, who I'm giving some lessons to. We're going over giant steps and how to learn to solo in giant steps. And I gave him, I'm giving him an exercise right now, which is when you play the changes, just try to play the third. That's how you start. Just get yourself familiar with the focal point of every chord. So if you're a guitarist, this will be particularly helpful, or a horn player, or someone with a monophonic instrument particularly. So it would sound like this if I were counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then so on and so forth. So let's try it, okay?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. D flat, D flat. Now the 5-1 to G, to B. Yep, that's it.
There it is.
Now the 2-5-1 E flat.
2-5-1 F.
Yep.
F minor.
Yep.
E flat.
B flat.
B flat. B flat. And we're resolving
To E flat.
to E flat. To E flat. So
Yep.
it's an A.
There you go.
I mean a G.
A G, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's just do that again. 2-5-1 to E flat. 2, 3, 4.
We're starting
2-5-1 to E flat.
2-5-1 E flat. So it's F minor,
Uh-huh.
B flat, D flat 7, and then
B flat 7.
Yeah. And then E flat. Okay.
And then E flat and the 3 of each of those.
Okay.
So here you go. Yep.
To G.
Yep, to G. Let's do the 2-5-1 to G again. Nice. Next. Where is it? Where does it go? It's the augmented progression.
Is it C sharp? Is it C sharp? It's
That-
not C sharp.
It's C sharp minor.
C sharp minor. So it's
yeah.
and then F.
F sharp.
F sharp.
Because we're going to where?
We're going to F sharp to B.
Yes.
Yay!
It's just a 2-5-1 to B. Now 2-5-1 to where?
Then when we 2-5-1 to G.
Nope. What's a major third up from B?
A major third up from B is D. It's D sharp. It's E
Yes.
flat. So we're going to
Yes.
E flat. So we're going to get F minor. F minor. D B flat.
Yep.
A. There we go.
That's not an A though.
It's a G. You're
Yes.
right. Yeah, it's a G.
Cool. Now the last one.
C sharp. F sharp.
Yep.
B.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah.
So now let's do it again. Let's do it a little slower. Take a deep breath. And then try to just think of them as 2-5-1s. If you compartmentalize them in the way to really wrap your head around the changes is by compartmentalizing it into just 3 chords. B, G, and E flat. When I solo over this, I don't even really think about a 2-5-1. Especially when you play enough jazz, the 2-5-1 gets so ingrained into your vocabulary that you can think of it as a 1. You don't need to think of the 2 and the 5 because you know the leading tones that lead to the 1. So when I'm soloing over this, I'm not thinking like, if I play I'm really, even when I get here, I'm thinking in G. I already know that I'm in G and I'm playing the leading tones to get to the 3 of G. I'm not thinking D. So your brain doesn't have to move as fast if you just think B, G.
So when does your brain make the switch? As soon as you hit the 2 of the next progression?
The 2 or the 5.
The 2 or the 5?
As soon as you start to lead into the next progression,
Yeah.
you have you're thinking in the 1 of the next progression.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting ahead of yourself. But it's really helpful, and if you listen to how Coltrane plays it, he's playing a lot of bebop scales in the 1 of whatever the progression is, with leading tones that lead to that
The next one.
that 1.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really the only way when you play it at burning tempos, you're not thinking like chord, 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 chord. You're thinking chord, like chord, 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 chord. You know, B,
Yeah.
E flat, B. So B, G, E flat, G, E flat, B, E flat, G, B, E flat. And that's how you can play like I'm not soloing it with any substance right now, but you get the idea.
No, that makes sense. I didn't know how, jazz players could. I thought they were just going for each chord and arpeggiating and changing the arpeggiation as they go through their
and
chords.
you can do that. Like sometimes players will go like that, but it becomes like just an exercise when you do that.
Yeah.
That's why in that practice video I suggest that you pick like a single octave, the 5 to the 5, and then do the entire solo slowly from the 5 to the 5. So you actually create melodic patterns that are not just arpeggiating scales. And that's why I told you not to use those voicings on guitar that you were using earlier, because it's just going to teach you to arpeggiate scales and chords rather than play melodic lines. If you keep yourself within 1 octave, then you start to create interesting ideas like whoopsie, I already messed it up. It should have gone. You know?
Yeah.
And you want to be musical with it. Too many players will use the piano or guitar or whatever as a crutch because they can play so many octaves, and then it becomes just like and it has no musical value. It's just like playing a bunch of notes that go with the chords, but it's not a melody. It's not anything that you would sing or that would connect on an emotional level, because there's no reference to that other than technicality.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Cool. Let's do the exercise one more time on 3s.
All right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Major, B major.
B major.
Yep. Now where are we going? 2, 5, 5-1 to E flat.
2-5-1 to E flat. So we're going to F
Oh.
to E flat. No. To
5.
B flat.
Yep.
E flat. So the next 2-5-1 is to G, is it? Or is it to... Yeah. So it's A to D to B flat. Next...
2-5-1 to where?
To G. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're going to B.
Yep.
Now to B flat.
Not B flat. Where you go?
To
Major third above B.
major third above B is E flat. So we're going to E flat. So F,
Yep.
B flat, E flat. Now we're going to B. So we're going
Yep.
F sharp,
Yep.
B.
There you go. Great. Good. So do that. Use your prescription, Jake, is to do that 70-minute video and start it just doing the thirds until you can get it. See if you can get it like up to the final speed just doing thirds. So it'd be like